Oh, hate to interrupt the show, but I have a few questions for you. Are you a new or small-owned business that's looking for advertisement space? Is the owner of said business black, brown, a woman, part of the LGBTQIA family, or a part of any underrepresented group? Do you love the Rewind and want to help your business and your favorite podcaster? If you answered yes to these questions, then this message is for you. The Rewind is looking for new businesses owned by underrepresented groups to collaborate with on advertisement. Just think, your ad could be read here by me, okay? If you are interested, send an email to the rewindpjdj@gmail.com with advertisement opportunity in the subject line. Again, the email is the rewindpjdj@gmail.com with advertisement opportunity in the subject line. I look forward to working with you. Hello. Hey y'all, what's going on? Oh, I'm excited. Cause I ain't did an episode in a long time. Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of The Rewind with your host, PJ. That's me. What's going on, y'all? I'm excited because, like, for real, I haven't done an episode. It's been a minute, but it's been for a good reason. Honestly, a lot has happened since the last episode. You know, opportunities are coming into place, and he is just getting booked and blessed, and it is honestly, truly a blessing because this has been what I've been praying for the longest. So, you know, if you've seen some of my work and came out there, thank you for supporting and everything. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to do good work, you know. I'm just trying to have fun. So thank you. Yes, been doing more comedy work. It's been fun. It's been fun. If you follow me on the Instagram, you've seen some of my stuff. So thank you so much again for supporting. But yeah, I gotta start making more time for this. You know what I'm saying? Cause I truly miss doing this. And I just I gotta figure out how to maneuver it. Cause I'm just doing a lot more, which is good. But it's like, I gotta make time for this. Cause this is one of like my like passions. You know what I'm saying? I do love podcasts, and I think it's so fun to just talk. And, you know, it can be super fun. It can be super deep, or it can just, you know, it can go anywhere. So yes, hope y'all have been doing well. It is good old April here in Chicago. So it's like cold, but then a few days are good. So it's like, it's mad, but it's not, but then it's mad, but then it's not. You know, it's in that little area, you know what I'm saying? So we trying to deal with it and stuff. Make sure y'all bundle the fuck up. Cause you know, this is prime weather, how you get sick in this mother. I get mad cause like, you can't do nothing but get sick in this weather. Cause it'd be like 70 degrees one day and you like, Coochie out. Then next day it's 20 degrees. You're like, oh my God. Like, you can't do nothing but get sick. So then y'all, for real, bundle up, take your emergency, drink some orange juice, water, you know, take your vitamins, cause it's gonna hit you. You know, you gotta take care of yourself. And tell everybody, wash your hands. Stop being dirty. Wash your damn hands. Nasty motherfuckers. It's just getting on my nerve. But yeah, we are in April. I'm trying to think, what is special? I know I got a friend's birthday this month. What else I got planned for this month? I should have told y'all, I am here drinking my wine and, you know, smoking on the tree. But, I'm also sitting here with my knee propped up and icing it. I was performing and, you know, I just hurt myself. And I thought it was a little like, no, y'all, I hurt myself pretty good, y'all, pretty good. But I said, but this month is all going to be about taking care of myself. Y'all take care of y'all motherfucking selves, okay? Take care of yourself. Do that PT if you can. Get all the recommendations you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at your options, okay? If you got the insurance, because I know it's trifling out here if you ain't got insurance, child. If you got the government assistance, please use that as well. Use that to your full advantage, beloved. You know what I'm saying? So yes, let's move on into the show. Let's do. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do? No. Let's do PJ's point first. You know, this is a segment where I don't like to, teach and I don't like to preach. Okay, but I do like to reach out and just say, here you go, baby. Here you go. Oh, take this information. Okay. Mine is very simple. I hope I haven't said this before. I definitely feel like I've said it like in different segments and things like that, but I don't know if I've said it as a true point of mine. Stay out of gay people's business, okay? Stay out of gay people's business. And I say all that to say, I'm just tired of queer folk being thrown into conversation when it is so unnecessary. Why? What is you talking about us for? I promise you, it's crazy how straight people, I feel like, talk about queer people more than queer people talk about queer people. I swear, because don't nobody be thinking about y'all. Don't nobody be thinking about y'all. And I got that from, I don't know if anybody saw, but if you are a Married to Medicine fan like myself, a little minute ago, Dr. Heavenly, they were talking about a situation that had happened on the show between a now divorced couple and their new menses. So basically Quad and King, if you know them, and then T and Greg, Greg and King got into it. And I think Heavenly was on her YouTube like she always is, talking about, nobody would sit there and say that, which I agree with what she was saying. It was making sense what she was saying. But then she was like, maybe a gay man. I'm like, what? Why are you throwing us? This don't even got nothing to do with us. Like, what the fuck? Now, she apologized for that shit, but it was just really disappointing to hear that because you just threw people in there that had nothing to do with nothing about this. It was very disappointing, especially from someone who has had a lot of support from the gay community in terms of like building up her following and things like that when it comes to her social media presence. You would think that you would be able to not throw a whole community like that under the bus. And it's just like, gay niggas also get into fights over their straight women friends. Cause, sometimes, of course, when y'all be getting with these no good niggas who want to fight, and then they find out, of course, you they gay friend, they be trying to fight sometimes. That's why I be telling girls, I be like, now listen, if me and your man have to fight, just know me and you not gonna be friends after this, because I shouldn't have to fight him because we shouldn't do this. But just know I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm just letting you know that we're gonna fight. I'm just letting you know that. But yeah, it was just like, it was so annoying, and I'm just tired of like queer people being thrown into conversations and like. And I'm not talking about like joke, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about stuff like that didn't have nothing to do with gay men, because why would that situation like that? It was just dumb. It was just dumb. It was dumb. It was dumb. So it's just like, leave the gay people alone. We don't be trying to bother nobody. We just out here trying to live our lives. You know what I'm saying? And you always want to, it's like Nene. Now why am I in it? See how they always put me in it? For what? That's because you want to be over here secretly. And I get it. It's like Niecy Nash said. She don't know what she was doing over there. It's fun. It's because some of y'all want to half be over here too, because it's a lot of bisexual people out there that don't want to really come out and shit. But that's not my business, okay? But, just leave us out of it. Leave us out of it. Just be bringing us into shit that don't, it'd be like, I was really also just disappointed because I'm like, Heavenly, you work with so many queer folks, like, you are also you have been featured weekly on a queer man's platform that's, you literally have said has been helping your show and your numbers and stuff like that. So to like then put them in this category of being these weak individuals, it's like, what is going on? Girl, calm down. So yes, leave the gays alone. Also that's in general, like, I don't know. It's something about like when people got to bring up other communities for some shit. Like, it's like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Please. Pretty please. That's just my little point today, y'all. Okay, let's move on to the 5-finger sections where I like to slap bitches for, just being stupid, acting stupid, living stupid. You know what I'm saying? This a petty little 5 fingers on my, this so petty. I saw on Instagram an ad for like this men's butt cheek enhancing underwear, and I was like, okay, listen, y'all, the squat's not gonna hurt. I swear the squat's not gonna hurt you. I'm like, men wearing and it's not even like, I'm not even trying to sound homophobic, but it's just like, okay, why? Especially like if it's a gay man, I get it, but it's just like, what? Like, I don't know. And I'm just like 5 fingers to the creator, because it's just like, you gave us something that was totally unnecessary. I just feel like we didn't need that. I feel like booty pads in general are terrible because, listen, if you can, go to that gym. Do them squats, beloved. I promise you, they gon' pay off. Trust me, as somebody who ain't have no ass, who got some ass now, squats, baby. You got to get on that rack, okay? Now get somebody to spot you, okay? Don't go up to acting, because right now, don't break yourself. Now, some people I'm finna put two 250s on each side. Oh, bitch, calm down. All right. Start slow. You know what I'm saying? Get you some, if you really want to go, get you somebody to go with you to like spot you and stuff. Cause I get that. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself and stuff, but baby, get on that rack. Okay. Get your lower back exercise done. Cause that's how you know that. And do some deadlifts. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you do your legs 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We don't need no booty pads. I guess this one, okay. This is an old one, but it still has something that's been on my mind, right? Do I want to give this one 5 fingers? Yes. So I don't know if y'all saw a while ago, there was this man who drove up to some place. I forgot what kind of business it was, but he was naked and he drove off, and the person recording was like, "So you need to leave." And apparently he, unalived himself, which I'm very, that was very like heartbreaking to hear. You know what I'm saying? But then his family got mad at the woman who posted the video and all that stuff. But then, she was saying that he's the reason she's the reason he did this. Like, you didn't have to post that. I can't remember the post. It's a minute ago. Might have called out of her name or whatever. And it was like, I get what you're saying, but it's like, what he did was not, and I'm not saying anything. I am, being respectful, but I was like, what he did was very, that was not a normal thing to do, or, you know what I'm saying? Or to showcase. Cause it's like, why are you showing up in public to a business with no pants? It was alarming. It was definitely not saying he should have, unallowed himself, not at all. But it was like, that was something I would have asked him, like, well, why did you do that? That was not appropriate. That was not at all. But I just think it was, I would, for 5 fingers to, I guess, them for like attacking her. Now, could she not have posted that? Yes, I could agree with that. Yes. But I think overall it's like, I don't think he should have showed up like that. I don't. Like, what were you planning to, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying, like, what was the intention of showing up like that? So 5 fingers to them for like blaming her is, I guess, what I'm saying. Cause that was not her fault. Let's see. Another 5 fingers. Oh, I gotta give 5 fingers to Sexy. Now, I do like Sexy's music. I do, cause I love shaking my ass. Throw that ass, you a hoe. Up and down, that booty I'm twerking on your baby daddy. I'm finna lick your booty out. Ah! Okay, y'all know I love Sexy. But she do gotta get 5 fingers, okay? Because apparently Beloved told fans to go kick down her child's grandmother's door. So I'm guessing like the baby daddy mama house, and the fans did it. And then, the grandma had to move and everything, and now the grandma is suing Sexy because she said she got to go to therapy and stuff like that. Honestly, here's the thing. I'm like, Grandma, you ain't wrong. You're not wrong. Sexy, you wrong. Because why the fuck would you do that? And listen, you got to be just a little bit more responsible than that, okay? And Sexy getting sued for $5 million. Look, Grandma, I'm not mad at you. Sexy, you better get that shit together. Shit. Damn. Why would you tell them people to go and do that? Especially being in St. Louis and stuff too. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. So 5 finger to Sexy. For real. Cause you know that wasn't right. You know that was not right. Is that all the 5 fingers I had? Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to give her 5 fingers. I don't know. No, probably not. Probably not. Well, I will just say, I got to do a 5 fingers to, I think honestly just the fucking government right now. And just especially like just all the petty little things that are trying to get passed. It is like, this man is really just trying to put whiteism, okay, to the forefront. And he is really trying in so many ways. It's the fact that certain schools can't even get funding no more if you let them know you support niggas in their advancement. It's crazy. It's like, who want to go to school now? Nobody. Trying to get rid of the Department of Education. It's just too much. It's too much. I don't know. So, 5 fingers to everybody who put us here. 5 fingers to everybody. This finna be a rough for you. Bitch, this finna be a rough 4 motherfucking years. This finna be rough. This finna be rough. This finna be rough. It is. It really is. But it's okay. I got enough weed and everything. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's go to another section called WWYD. What would you do? Well, I ask you questions about things you would do. Okay, now listen. I just really wanted to know, what would y'all do? Now, this is also going to be more for people who do have kids, okay? Because I really want to know y'all opinion on this. Was it Instagrammed? I think it was the Instagram. I was scrolling on Instagram, right? And I was scrolling on Instagram, and they had this, like, kids brunch service. Well, basically, it was a kid version of, like, a baddie's night on the town. Literally, your kids get picked up in the Sprinter van. They have a little fun, like drinking juice and stuff on the Sprinter van. And then they go to a brunch, and then they get them like little champagne bottles, and they get like little bottle service. It's literally really like kids doing brunch how we doing. I don't even think you do sparklers at brunch though, because that's what I saw in the ad and everything. I don't think it's at night. I think it's only like a brunch thing because it's like, again, of course, it's kids. But it's like, it's giving them almost similar to a nightclub experience or whatever. And I'm just wondering, is there something that's needed? Not trying to come for the business at all. But I was like, what made you want to turn this into a business venture aimed at children? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why do you feel the need for, I know kids need to have fun, of course, but like they going to the club almost. It's like, and don't get me wrong, the kids was just appropriate. It was, I don't think I heard what music was playing or whatever. But I was just like, I don't know. Like maybe this I'll be real, maybe this at like 16, 17, 18, I'll give you that. For real. But like at this age, and like they were like 9, 10, 11, it was given. And so I'm just like, for people that have kids, would you like, would you do a service like that? I don't want to like share the name because I don't want them to think I'm like bashing or anything. I'm just really curious, like, is that something people want? I mean, of course, I saw people had the ad for it where people allowed their children to be filmed and everything. But I'm like, is that something people really like, they wanted that? Like, no, I was just curious. So would you let your child go to a service that's geared toward kids, but has an adult-like feel? Let me know. What do you think? Because I'm just like, I don't think it's that important for them to like know that experience yet. But this is also a person who ain't got no kids. Okay. So, think about that. So that's why I would like to say people who got kids, like, would you send them to that? Why? Why not? I really want to get some response on that because I was really like, I get it, but I'm like, something also is still a bit much about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's go to the cheers section where we like to give a cheers to people we see who've been doing well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to update this. I definitely did, but I feel like there was something important that I wanted to share, but I totally forgot. And it's okay. It might come to me later. One little cheers I wanted to say, let's give a little clink to, was that Billboard has declared I Want to Dance with Somebody the best pop song of all time. Honestly, I would agree. I would say, because I was going to say, it's either that or another, or another Michael Jackson song. But I do think everybody knows I Want to Dance with Somebody. I feel like everybody knows that. Like every country, like every karaoke bar you gonna find that. I would, because I was gonna say, if not that, I feel like everybody don't know Thriller. What's a Michael Jackson song everybody know? What's Billie Jean? I don't know. But I will say, I bet you, if you just was, I would agree with that. So cheers to Whitney. Also, I thought this was interesting. Cheers to Lupe Fiasco, because he is the first rapper to teach at Johns Hopkins. Okay, he's gonna teach a hip hop music degree, and I'm reading here, and it says the new degree program led by renowned producer and musician Wendell Patrick will follow the one-on-one studio model of a traditional conservatory education, with students taking private lessons and giving public performances. In addition to taking music business and career prep course in Peabody's breakthrough curriculum, hip-hop majors will also study the history of hip-hop music and culture, developments in style, technique, and technology, and the genre's influence and social impact. Honestly, that sounds dope as fuck. I wish I could get a degree in that. I would. Now, I wonder in terms of performance, like where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the track in the performance? First of all, I love that they about to study the music business. I think that's very important, okay? People need to understand y'all can't just be signing a contract because you see a dollar sign. You understand? So that's good. I wonder what the performance track is like. And, I mean, I guess I was going to say, like, definitely don't want to discriminate, of course, but it's like who is, how do you audition into the performance route? Like, also, let's call it a spade. Are we teaching for different individuals? Like, I understand you need to teach. Am I thinking too much into it? I feel like I'm thinking too much into it. I feel like I might be thinking too much into it, but you know what? Shout out to them, okay? Oh, shout out to Dark Child to be, I think he either was or is being inducted into the Hall of Fame, I read. Yes, he got inducted this year into the, he got inducted this year into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And baby, you know Dark Child, he be on, you done heard him at the beginning in every song. All I hear is, it's so many songs. You see his name, like, Dark Child, let's go. You tell me there's nothing better than me, so you treat me like I'm top bigger. If you don't know, that's Density, okay? Y'all don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, let's move on from the cheers section. Let's go to reviews. What I've been watching it, listening to, or even reading. Woo, y'all. Okay, let's start with music. First of all, I definitely want to say Lil Nas. I am really feeling his last two songs he released, Lights Again and Hotbox. Oh, I really enjoyed them. He is giving me what I want, like cute, gay pop, and it's good. It is good. I love the videos. Oh, they so good. You know, Lil Nazareth, do what you need to do, okay? I am here for it. What's another one? I know I'm late to the party. But I will say honestly, Victoria Monet's All Right. That's my shit right now. That video is the shit. I know I'm super late because I know it came out a hot minute ago. I think that song came on in a mix or a shuffle of mine. And I said, what the fuck is this? Now, don't get me wrong. I have listened to Victoria Monet stuff because I like Friend You Can Keep. I like, On My Mama. It's another song she got, fuck. There's another song she got I like. I can't think of the name of it, but I definitely like them two for sure. But this one, I don't know. And then I saw the video because, you know, when I like a song, that's my next thing. I'm like, do it got a visual to it? And of course it motherfucking does, okay? You know the fuck it does. And she snapped in that. She slayed. So that's a good one. I also would love if you all can stream my friend Songs, who's also a friend of the show, who used to be on the show. My girl Joan, she has a song called The Longing. Oh, I'm so proud of her. She just started singing. Well, no, not just started singing, but she finally released her music. I've been waiting for her to do this for so long. That's one of the reasons why she stepped away from hosting the show with me, because she wanted to focus more on her music, which she has, and I'm so proud of her. So here is a little snippet of The Longing by Joan. Yes, such a pretty song. I'm so proud of her. So yes, and it is on all platforms. Apple Podcasts, it's on Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. I wonder if she put it on YouTube. I hope she make a video on it. Yes. I want to read her bio too, okay? Joan is an up-and-coming R&B singer and songwriter from Chicago, Illinois, whose music serves as a raw and honest reflection of the human experience. Inspired by the soulful storytelling of artists like India.Arie, Jhené Aiko, and Mariah Carey, Joan creates melodies that resonate deeply with listeners. Known for wearing her heart on her sleeve, Jones's lyrics explores themes of vulnerability, love, and self-discovery. With every note and lyric, Joan invites audiences into a world where emotions are felt freely and authenticity reigns supreme. Go follow and I made a post about it too. Go listen now. Okay, no, I'm just playing. All right, let's talk about what we've been watching. Ciao. I have not done the show in a minute, so much has happened. Okay, let's go down. So since I've last done the show, a whole season of Potomac has passed. We've had a reunion. Let's see what has been going on. Well, basically this season of Potomac, we got Stacy, my favorite, who joined the crew. Mia had the situation with the paternity of her kids. Giselle ain't really had too much of shit going on. Oh, well, yeah, she ain't had too much. Did she send them kids to school? Yeah, she sent them kids to school. That's beautiful. That's real beautiful, for real. What Wendy do? I think, was that this season Wendy quit her job? I think it might have been. But, Wendy also got her man's family, like, to start coming around and hanging with them and stuff, because apparently it's been a battle, you know, so shout out to that. Oh, wait, I'm gonna get there. Ashley really ain't been doing shit. She was dating a little white boy, now she not. Let me see. We had a friend of the show named Jassy on. Yeah, she was great. She did her thing. And we had Kiana. Kiana got her a flute this season, and I thought she did good. We got to see her and her man Greg and everything. Hopefully we get to see more of them next season. I'm trying to think, who am I missing? Oh, yes. And we had Karen, y'all. Oh, my God. So, yes, we done got through the reunion and everything. For those that don't know, Karen this season had what she told us was her third DUI. But come shortly, we found out that Miss Karen also, this was her fourth, okay? And like most of y'all probably know, Karen is in custody. She has 2 years. 1 year she has to serve, and another, I think, is a house arrest. This lady is in her 60s. And she not going to like the federal jail where you do, she not going to jail with JT and Martha Stewart went. You know what I'm saying? She going to criminal jail. Like, it hurts my soul almost. It does. It hurts she too old to be going to jail. No, like, going to jail past 50, it's like, we have to change up what we're doing. But Karen, how did you think you was going to keep getting away with this, beloved? I just don't understand. Like, oh my God. And it's like, all I want to do is just battle a dime. And hopefully, they said she a nervous wreck. Oh my goodness. Like, it's crazy. And I heard Potomac has not started filming yet because I think they're trying to figure out what to do. Honestly, Mia gone, thank God. Mia be lying. She just be lying her motherfucking ass off. And she left that reunion because at the end of the day, you knew damn well them one Gordon's kids. Now, I don't know too much nothing about pregnancy, and especially in the IVF form. But from the way those ladies was talking about it, apparently if you had that baby via IVF, you know that's his baby. And I got to do more research on it, but like from what I have asked, and it was like, yeah, that was a lie. And I'm like, yeah, Mia's lying. She can go. Because this is also the same woman that lied about cancer. She did. She really did. Mia can go. Mia do too much for the camera. Let's give a round of applause for the breakout star, Miss, okay, Stacey Rush. I love her. I love her too because I don't think I know a lot of people think she being fake. I don't think she being fake. I think, and it's weird, right? I don't know one of the reasons I think I like Stacey is because I don't feel like her optimism is coming from a sense of like fake. It's not. It's just like, I think she's one of those people, she really just try to move forward. Yes, she breaks down and stuff, but like, she also one of those people, she not gonna wear it on her sleeve. She's gonna get through it, but she also knows like life is too short to just be sad. And that's not saying you cannot be sad, because there are times you're going to get sad. You must get sad. But I think Stacey is just one of the ones like, for me, I don't have to live in it like most do. And I don't think there is anything wrong with that. I don't at all. So shout out to Stacey, for real. Shout out to her. Fuck TJ. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. TJ is either gay or he like white women. That's it and that's all. You know, and I was trying to be one of the ones to be like, oh no, TJ ain't gay. No, it's giving, you might tap under the stall. It giving you might tap your foot under the stall if you knew nobody else was coming in there in a nice bathroom. Probably at like a 4-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving to me. But, you know, I don't know. Especially not to be treated by somebody like that. Like, love Wendy. Wendy is the housewife of Potomac. Like, she is. Ashley's another one. She can go. You will never make me like her. You will never make me like Ashley. I know my issue with Ashley for real, is that, am I about to say it? Yeah, because I'm about to be real, because I done been drinking. I will never, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's just hard for me to respect, it's hard for me to respect a quote unquote black woman who caps for white men. And I say quote unquote because she does identify as a black woman, but I'm just like, I don't know. The fact, I think and I know people being like, well, that was rude. I'm like, you were so mad at Wendy that she called him Jack Harlow. that you had to come for Eddie. Like, and I think it's also to know, like, she went to bat for Michael against Candace, another black woman, when Candace wasn't, when to me, Candace was just was explaining what she was seeing from her husband. And it's just like, I would not fool with Ashley. I would not fool with Ashley. That is not somebody I would trust. I'm for real. I would not fool with her. She gives just like, what Wendy say? You are miserable. You are miserable. Sweetie, you cannot live without that white man. You can't even live comfortably without him. You're not good at any business ventures because G&A, y'all don't know what that is, beloved. You don't know if it's yoga. You don't know if it's clothes. You don't know if it's singing, which you need to stop doing. Like, I don't know if y'all saw her Good Morning, Good Morning DC thing. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was the most embarrassing thing I've seen in a very long time. You should stop. You need to find a better job, because singing is not one of them. I don't know. You need to do something, beloved. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much what else happened at that reunion. Basically they grilled Mia's ass, which they should have. I don't like Mia because when you lie like that, I just can't trust you. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. I cannot trust you. So yes, Married to Medicine, good. That was a good season. It honestly got more interesting once we got to Karen's court case and stuff. And come to find out, okay, from Karen, that they offered her, this is what they were saying. This is what I heard, okay? They offered her a couple of deals. I know one, they said 6 months house arrest. Baby, when I tell you I just would have did my confessional with a blinged out house arrest, I'd have been like, listen, this is what we gonna do, okay? This is what we gonna do. Or I think they gave her something else, but she wanted to take that footage. That footage was fucking terrible. That footage was terrible. Baby, that wig was, at that point, that wig was a shawl because it was on her shoulders how far it was sliding back. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. Also, terrible legal team. I don't know much about law, okay? But I just feel like I would look at them like, y'all saw this? Here's my thing. Now, if she saw that and wanted to go for it, I'd be like, Gary, you sure? I'm not trying to call you out or nothing like that, but it's this different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure you want to do that? Okay, but she did it. Oh my, man. No, but for real, sending, I guess, healing energy to the family, to Ray, to Raven, to the son, but like, damn, Karen, your fourth DUI, love? Your fourth? God damn. Like, Karen, that's bad. That's bad. They talking about who they want. If you can't, bring Candace back. I think Candace and Stacey would love each other. I really do. I think Candace and Stacey would love each other. Bring back Candace and Jassy, and I think you will get a good group. If you bring back okay. Give me Wendy, Candace, Jassy, Stacey, listen, Demo, Ashley, Giselle, Kiana. That's a good group. 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 That is a good group. That's a good group right there. And a friend of, let Ashley be the friend of. For real. I think that would work. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like what I just did there. That was nice. Okay. Let's talk about, oh my God. I ain't even talked to y'all since Salt Lake City done went through. Let me see. Salt Lake City was, they had a good seat. Baby, them girls know how to give it. Them girls know how to give it. Shout out to another newbie. Baby, the newbies are on it. Okay? Because shout out to Stacey. I think Kiana did her just dues. I will say, Greg, loosen the fuck up and let Kiana get this opportunity. This is a really big opportunity for her. And for you to be a stank nigga, that would be real. And not let her do it. Greg, get it together. Get it together. I'm trying to think. And motherfucking Bronwyn. Bronwyn, she came in. She's very transparent. I feel like she joked. I like her humor. Sometimes you'll be like, oh my God, girl. But I like Bronwyn's humor and I get it. I do. I swear I get it. I like Ty, her and Ty. Like, I think it's just something Ty got to get used to being on that show. Yeah, I like Bronwyn. I thought she was a great addition to Salt Lake City. I really did. What else happened this season? Let me tell you something. Brittany pissed me off. When I tell you that is a white lady, that is a white lady. Because I'll be like, girl, what is you whining about? Who was talking? Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, oh, she one of the ones you gotta be like, girl, you really made this about you, huh? This bitch leg broken. You crying about how your thumb hurt? Oh my gosh, shut up. Just stupid. Put a dick in your mouth. Oh my goodness. She was annoying to me. We got to see Mary with her son, which, first of all, Mary is Salt Lake City, the saving grace of that show. For real, I personally think Mary is bringing the black people. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Say what you want. Like, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Mary, I really wouldn't have watched Salt Lake City because I wanted to see what Mary was about. I said they got one black woman and an original cast member. I'm like, okay, let me see what she's talking about. And then to know it was, and like the producer said, even though Lisa Barlow want to argue, the producer said they saw Mary and created the show. But Lisa went on Twitter talking about something. No, it was for me. And I'm like, bitch, the article is above where you commented. What he quote? Shut up. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Okay. They had a good reunion too. I felt like Lisa tried to come for Bronwyn a lot. First of all, who that bitch, Gemma, whatever the diamond person was, it was a little, if y'all watched the reunion, it was, Bronwyn came on the season with this, diamond necklace. I think it was worth $1 million or something like that. Probably could have been like a little bit less or maybe a little over. And Lisa gonna say the person who I guess was supposed to tell it to her was like, oh, there was no purchase list. And it's like, bitch, okay? Now, who told you to speak on that? Okay? Getting beside yourself, okay? And then also, I think it was Emma. Emma. I feel like it was Emma, Anna. I don't know. But you unprofessional, bitch. Okay? What else happened? You know who get on my nerve? Meredith. Meredith can go. She can. She really can go. Meredith can go. She can be a friend of. I'm sorry. I think Meredith being demoted would not hurt my feelings in any kind of way, shape, or form. It's something about her I don't like or enjoy to watch on television. There's something about her I don't enjoy to watch on television. It is very stiff. It is very uncomfortable. It is very just there. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss Angie, I do enjoy the friendship Angie and Mary have. I do. I think they have a great friendship. Heather, sure. I don't think anything of Heather. Heather's smart. She know how to work that damn show. Cause that last episode when she told everybody to read from their text message the worst thing you said about somebody at the table, that was smart. But also still, I see the effect in it. Like I see it's like, let's clear this. Cause it worked for some people. Some people just couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, I don't know. I think Lisa is a bit entitled. I don't know if y'all know, but they said Lisa not filming no more because Lisa wanted the $1 million salary. That's what the streets are saying. And they saying she didn't get that. So they saying she not filming. So, oh know. So all I'm gonna say is I just feel like, girl, Lisa, I'm really not trying to be that person, but like you're not on that. I'm like, you're not on that, sweet pea. Calm down, okay? I'm trying to think. Who else? Who am I missing? That's it. I'm excited to see what's all like coming. They saying Miss Monica might be filming, and child, I hope she is, because that would be fun. Now, honestly, bring Monica back. She deserves another chance. Bring Monica back. Bring her back. Okay? I'm not finna play with y'all. I am not finna play with y'all. Let me think. Yeah, it was a good season of Salt Lake City. They had some good ones. They had some good stuff going on. I'm excited to see what the next season gonna bring. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Whitney. Y'all, Whitney is like the Ashley of Salt Lake City. She just there to cause the problems, and she does just that. So it's like, I don't really be mad at her. She do what she need to do. You know what I'm saying? She annoying as all fuck, but she does what she needs to do. Let's see. Who else? No, that's it. That's everybody. Word on the street is Jen Shah's date is steady getting pushed up. I said, oh, she finna go. Now, listen, y'all might disagree, but I don't think I just feel, just like personally, this might be tough to say. I don't think Jen should get her flute back. No, I don't think Jen should get her snowflake back. And I don't think Karen should get her flute back, because I just feel them doing time. And I know people be like, well, what about Teresa? I think it's different. I just feel like they are doing time for things they were truly convicted of. And I think them getting that when they come out is almost a reward in a sense. I don't know. And and I know that's crazy to say, well, bitch, you watch this show. And I'm like, I know. But I just don't feel like you should do that. Whereas like Teresa, well, listen, quote unquote, did not know that her man was doing that. Now the reason I say I feel like Teresa might truly didn't know, because Teresa's not, the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? So I think Beloved might have really just did not know what was going on. Whereas like Jen knew what the fuck she was doing. Karen knew what she was doing. And I think giving them a platform after, I think it's like, I don't want it to seem like, and I think maybe they could, but they got to do it in a very tasteful way, because I don't want it to seem like it's glamorizing like criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. But that's what they saying. They saying Jen Shah. I think it got released to like 2026 now, because she was supposed to do a little longer than that. And I said, all right, Jen. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Salt Lake City had a good season. I'm excited to see what they gonna do next. They better not give Brittany a snowflake. Lord, please don't give that girl a snowflake. Oh my goodness. Cause Mary gonna cuss her out. Oh goodness. Now, okay. I had to really take a sip on this next one. We are back. Okay? I just gotta say, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we are back. We're back. Okay? Say it with me. Back. Yes, the Real Housewives of Atlanta has finally premiered. Okay, it is finally premiered, and let me tell you something. We've been waiting on this. We have been waiting on this, I feel like, for the absolute longest. We got some new peaches. We got some seasoned peaches, okay? Excuse me. We got, first off, a new peach, Kelly. I don't know Kelly's last name. Oh, poor baby. Actually, let me look up Kelly's last name. Kelly is a new addition to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Look, the R-A. I hate that my fingers fat for this thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay. Now, because I want to get everybody's name right. You know what I'm saying? I'm respectful. You know what I'm saying? We got us some new peaches. Okay. We got Kelly Farrell. Is it Farrell or Farrell? Farrell. I feel like it's Farrell. She owns a place called Nana's Chicken and Waffles, which I heard is really good. Shout out to her. I like Kelly. I think she's a great addition. She's fun. You know, I like them small and spunky, child. You know I do. I like Miss Kelly a lot. Her story, right now, she's been talking about the divorce she's been going through, which has been very stank because of her husband and stuff. He's been trying to take stuff from her, threaten her in court. Listen, and she got a restraining order on him, and I was like, good, because, listen, if a nigga is bold enough to threaten you in court, oh, yeah, girl, get a restraining order on him. And girl, listen, I ain't trying to say nothing, but get you a little pyum, okay? Because he sound crazy. Tell your girls, like, she got 4 girls. Tell your girls, like, I'm not trying to, you know, unalive daddy. But daddy not gonna come up in here acting crazy, okay? Yeah, that was insane to hear. You threaten her in court? Oh yeah, I got to get a restraining order on you, because no, that means you bold. You know what I'm saying? So she got that. There's Angela Oakley, who is the wife of Charles Oakley, who I know used to play basketball. And that's all I know. You know, I don't really know any man. You know, I've heard the name before. But y'all know me, I don't really know too many. You know, sports is not really my thing. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not really my thing. We got Britt Eady, who is an insurance agent. And I know she used to be a video vixen. What else did Britt talk about? She's trying to have a baby, with her husband. They've been married for a few years now. Yeah, that's Britt. And then you got my girl, Shamia Morton. Let me tell you something. I'm so happy for Shamia, because Shamia is the glue. She's the nucleus, because she know everybody. But also Shamia has been so deserving of this, because I know they asked Shamia to do this before, but her husband didn't want to. But I guess her husband was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, I've been enjoying every moment we've been seeing of Shamia. She is great. Shamia is great. Oh my God. The story of, you know, her second child's birth and the complications and everything is like very touching. Shamia is fun. She has fun on the camera. And like, she got into it with somebody recently and then decided to apologize in a very fun and authentic way. Shamia is what this show has been missing. This is how you become a friend and get your spot, Marlo. This is how you do it. I think Shamia is going to be on here for a while. Andy loves her. She's doing well on camera. She's transparent. She's quick. She's witty. She's fun. She's talented. Oh, I'm so happy, and I'm about to see. I just cannot wait to see where Shamia goes. I can't wait to see what Shamia is about to do with this platform. Shout out to her. Shout out to Candy for endorsing her. Who else? You also got Portia. You know, Portia is back. She about to talk about this divorce from Simon. I'll be real though. I am not. You know, I say Portia is about to enter her Nene era, where she's about to start becoming a little more unlikable. Because I do think there was a point in time where everybody loved Nene, but then she also was very, 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 very unlikable. You know what I'm saying? And I think Portia's really about to enter that. Because first of all, I don't like what's been playing out between her and Shamia. It has not been good in my eyes, personally. I don't like it. It's not giving me, it's not giving sisterhood. It's not giving empowerment. It's giving like, you know, a little, I don't want my friend to be here. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I just don't. I don't know. That's me. But yeah, Portia, she back. R.I.P. to Londi, because Londi was on one of the episodes, and I know that's one of Portia's good cousins. And I was like, oh, so sad. And then, you know, Cynthia is a friend, which Cynthia just come. Now, you know, Cynthia got to get some of these wigs together, baby. She came in there looking like Ike Turner the other day. You know what I'm saying? She had a tootie. She did. She had a tootie bob. You got Cynthia as a friend. I know Faye supposed to be coming in later. And then you got Miss Kenya, who we are now finally entering the reason as to why she is no longer on the show, because her and Britt had a little altercation. Honestly, because, okay, for those of y'all have seen it, what happened was they got into a little verbal disagreement, and then next thing you know, Britt went to mentioning her pistols. Listen, and everyone has been saying it, and we will keep forever saying it, and I'm going to say it. This is not that platform. This is the platform where we supposed to verbally spar. Everyone who's on there said that. People who have been on there have said that. Even the executive producer, Andy himself, has said that. It is okay for them to verbally spar. My thing is, if you know you cannot do that, this is not the show you need to be applying for. It's almost like a job, which it is. Don't apply for a job you know you don't have the skills for. Because here's my thing. Even if Britt did not watch the show previously, you knew enough, and you said in your confessional, you had a preconceived notion of who Kenya was. So that goes to show you knew what you were getting yourself into. That also goes to show you came in there a little bit, like most of the new girls do, wanting that smoke with her. And everyone has tried it. Drew has tried it. Sonya has tried it. Marlo has tried it. And it gets old instead of coming in there just getting to know her. Like Kelly did. Like Kelly did. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, I don't know, I felt like Britt was picking the fight. Like, Kenya gave her a hug, and she was like, oh, I didn't like that hug. It was fake. It was like, bitch, now if I didn't give you a hug, if I went around this table and gave everybody a hug, and then didn't give you a hug, you would have said something. So it's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's like, no, you want problems. You want problems. But yeah, the girl got to mention her pistols and stuff, and now we're going to see. But even though, you know, I keep telling everybody, one thing I think that is interesting to know about when everybody talk about this situation, you see how everybody's like, yes, Kenya was wrong. But they said, yes, Kenya was wrong. But she was not, it wasn't what am I trying to say? She was wrong, but she was also defending herself because she felt like nobody else was, which are also something I wanted to know. I think Kenya's been doing that she's very smart about, because she hasn't been saying fuck Bravo. She hasn't been saying fuck Andy. She hasn't been saying fuck NBC. What she has been saying is she's been saying fuck Truly, the production management team, because they were supposed to keep her safe in a moment like that. Shit, hell, when Mona was filming Love and Hip Hop Houston, they pulled out a gun and they shut the whole show down. We ain't never seen that show since. So my thing is, you mean to tell me we can't do that on NBC, Bravo? No. You definitely can. And sometimes I get it. When you don't feel protected, you got to take stuff into your own hands. And unfortunately, that's what Kenya did, and it got her to where she is. Beloved didn't even get, there was something that was pointed out to me. She didn't even get to the point where we got to film confessional. So that's fucked up. So we're going to see. We are going to see, because I just feel like my girl, I love Kenya, okay? And also, like, let's call a spade a spade. Kenya has called people some terrible things. We're not finna sit here and act like she has not. She has. Kenya has called people some terrible things. You threaten to shoot a bitch over the word peasant? Oh, girl, this ain't the show for you. Like, she's called bitches. Nene and Claudia sat there and ate each other up worse than that. Like, what? You don't, and then my thing is, oh, well, everybody not about to sit there through them words. Okay. You apply to a job then you do not have the skill for, because even the boss himself said that this is a place where we verbally spar. The boss himself has said that. And I know people be like, oh, but what about Portia? what people forget is that Portia went on an apology tour after she did that stuff. Her season 10 was a struggle because they grilled her ass about every time she did something. Did you think about that when you was doing that to Candy? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got her and she went on. That's why Monique left, because she knew she wasn't about to go on no apology tour. That's when Nene started her, like, when she started to get out of control, when she ripped the cameraman's shirt and did that to Portia. That's when we started to notice her, like, going downhill. It's like, if you get to that moment, you have to be apologetic for it. That's all they be wanting, is some remorse, but some people don't know how to do that, i.e. Nene, i.e. Monique. Portia did. You know what I'm saying? And, like, even with the coochie kick, her and Cynthia was able to come to terms with that. Even with the dragon, they both, Andy understood why that has happened. Hell, I even think Kenya now understood why she got pulled up off that couch. I really do. Whereas, like, you know, we finna shoot a bitch. We finna shoot a bitch over peasant. No, girl. Even Claudia said that. She was like, peasant, that was it. She called Tanya a whole see you next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, no. I don't know, but we gonna see. And then she released that statement when it did happen some months ago and was like, oh, I never had anything on me, but yeah, we hear you saying, yeah, I still got my pistol on me. I'm a lie. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. Okay? You a lie and the truth ain't in you. So yeah, Atlanta's about to be interesting. We about to see. Listen, to me personally, and I don't care what nobody say, I do feel Kenya has been vindicated. I do. I really do. I feel like she has been vindicated. So there's that. What's my next show? Y'all know. This all reality TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let y'all know. I do got a few scripted shows I've been watching, but I'm gonna save that for next episode, because I feel like since I'm on a reality train, it's like, might as well not stop. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, to touch on in my next one, okay? I'm for real. I am. Okay, let's, y'all motherfucking baddies. So I feel like since I last seen y'all, since I've last been here, I feel like the last thing I remember talking to y'all about baddies was maybe the beginning of Midwest. So Midwest has concluded. They came to Chicago. It was a good season. It was some good fights. It was Midwest was dramaful too. It was dramaful. It really was. Let's see. What happened this season? Big Lex, she's a notable one who came in. Beautiful girl. She had a lot of tussles with Ivory. Ivory's from Now That's TV. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say. I love Ivory. I do. I love me some Ivory. I don't care what y'all bitches say. I love her. I love me some Ivory. Oh my goodness, I love Ivory. She just seemed like she would be really fun to be around. Like, of course she got a hard exterior, because I'm pretty sure she got a very interesting background, but baby and Ivory be fighting too. Ivory fights. She got into a lot of fights with Ivory. That was, you know, I will say, I'm not gonna say Ivory met her match, but she did meet somebody that could meet her. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like on Now This TV, Ivory was known as the big dog. Now I don't watch Now This TV. Listen, I know people probably finna say, nigga, you sound stupid. I just can't do Now This TV. I just can't. Now, Zeus, I can do. Now This TV, no ma'am, no ham. I just cannot do that. I just feel like it just don't sit well. Now There's TV, at least like on the other ones, like they be trying to do something. Now There's TV, baby. No. Okay. But yeah, you know, her and Ivory got into some tussles, baby. Now Big Lex, that bitch gotta be like, Big Lex gotta be like 5'11". I don't think Big Lex 6 feet. She gotta be like 5'10", 5'11", because she seemed tall, but not that tall. Yeah, Big Lex was one of the new people that came in this season. She banded with, unfortunately, Summer and Bad Dolly. Now, Summer is just one of them people that, like, you know, them people that just, like, don't know how to act, never will learn how to act, and like are just like that just play too much, that's Summer. I don't like her. I do not like her because I just cannot stand people who like don't know how to like show, I guess, different sides of themselves. I don't like people who don't, I mean, and this is not like respectability politics or anything. I just don't like people who don't know how to act in public. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very loud and animated and talkative person when I'm comfortable with somebody. So trust me, I understand. I'm still going to be myself and I'm not going to dim my light for anybody, but I'm also not going to do the most. And I feel like we all know when it's just a bit obnoxious, a bit ruthless, a bit uncalled for. She's just one of them girls that's just very, very, I will do anything for a check. And you can't trust people like that. Cause there's just certain things you don't do for money. I don't like her. Summer got into it with damn near everybody this season. Who else? And then Dolly is in that trio. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of really like Dolly, if you know her. I just mad that she banded with them. But Beloved, she had a rough season because all her fingers was broke. Then she had a seizure. Her nose was broke. I said, you don't come on programs like this all beat up and scuffed up, baby. Did you not know? But the thing about that bitch is, let me tell y'all something. She fought broken hands and all. I said, I think there's just certain part of me that would have been like, listen, okay, girls, I'm all for the 1-2s, okay? My hands are bandaged up. Give a bitch at least 2 months. Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, those were 3 newbies. You had Pretty P, you know, a Midwestern girl from the, you know, P grew on me. I ain't gonna say I didn't like P. She was just like, I don't know. And I was thinking about that even with Angela from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, why do people from the Midwest, I guess, I wonder, I'm thinking about it as I'm about to ask the question, but I always feel like people from the Midwest, when they get on these cameras, they don't show, I guess, us. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's one of those things where maybe Midwestern people aren't as rowdy as other people from different areas in the United States. I don't know, because Angela's another. I mean, she did have a good clapback with Shamia. That was good. But it's just, I'm wondering, because Pretty P, she from Milwaukee. She'll definitely fight. She seemed fun. I hope this, when they invite her to Africa, that she gets more like, you know, like fun. Because I also feel like, that's the thing about shit like baddies. That is survival mode. You just trying to survive and shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. You got Pretty P. Who else? Then you had the return. You had Natalie as Rolly's as Jayla, who I love. Scotty, Anna, Biggie. Nunu came back, who I really love. I'm really sad Nunu not going to Africa though. I enjoy Nunu. I really did. Who else? Oh, you had Tasiki on here. Tasiki not going to Africa neither. Oh, for those of y'all that don't know, I know y'all like Africa. Yes, y'all. They taking their raggedy asses to Africa. As a matter of fact, they are there now. Oh my God. I just can't believe Zeus has done this. It's just too much. It's too much. Like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it's like, I just don't feel like y'all should be fighting like that in Africa. Not in the land of like us. You know what I'm saying? In Africa? Y'all finna be snatching each other up in Africa? Oh my God. It does feel a little embarrassing. Just a tad. I'm gonna watch it though. I am. I'm gonna watch it though, okay? What else happened on Midwest? Slim came back. Did not like how Rolly's, baby, there's something about Rolly I do not. Out of all the baddies, she is definitely my least. I'm talking about bottom of the barrel favorite. Rolly does anything for money. Rolly, you can tell, is a very insecure person when it comes to other girls. It's just certain things she says and does and how she moves. Jayla did a interview, a 5-hour interview. They just released part 2 of it, I want to say. And you know, she talked about Rolly, and I agree with everything she said. She's just not one to, she's not my favorite baddie, not at all. What else happened a lot this season? I'm trying to think. Oh, DTB was there. Akbar was there. Oh, that's when Tommy came with the little fake BB gun, which honestly, Tom, that was a little wrong. That wasn't a little wrong. That was a lot of wrong. Because somebody like Pretty P was saying that she got shot 3 times, and you know me as somebody who worked and volunteer in the mental health sector. It's like you cannot be traumatizing people like that. Because everybody was making fun of Akbar how she ran. As somebody who got shot in the hand, and I don't want to experience that, and I can only imagine, that has to be triggering. Like, Tom, I understand. I understand you wanted to shake it up, but you ain't have to shake it up like that, baby. Now, I know some people were saying they deserve that because of how all them did Slim. Rolly and Summer need their. But also, at the end of the day, y'all, look, I don't know where we want the morals to come from when it comes to a program like this. It's already on Zeus, baby. It's not. They're not finna say what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened in Midwest, baby. Not the last episode, but the episode before last. I know if y'all saw my girl Jayla. Listen, beloved, Big Lex. She got her. She ain't beat her ass. She did not beat her ass. But, you know, that's a whole athlete. Jayla can fight, okay? Jayla fights. She does. And she's won a lot of the altercations she's been in with. I can't really say she lost with Big Gretch. I ain't finna call her no Big Gretch. The fuck? Gretchen. Because Gretchen just used them nails. Ooh, that makes me mad because like that, if you claw at my face like that and like have like, ooh, I get high thinking about it. I gotta find you and probably put some type of object on you. Meaning I gotta hit you with something. I gotta hit, for you to claw my face like that because you can't fight. Ooh, and I know it ain't no rules in fighting, but it's just like, ooh, I think about that and I get mad every time. Overall, Midwest was a good season. They going to Africa next. Tasiki not going. Who else not going? Nunu not going. Who else not going? Tasiki, Nunu, Biggie on timeout, which she deserved. You know, it's just something about. I don't like Biggie. I'm sorry. Biggie and Rolly are probably my least favorite baddies. Biggie, Rolly, and that's it. Honestly, I think I'm thinking about like from baddies South to I'm thinking even about from baddies ATL to baddies. Rolly has never been my favorite. And it's so annoying because I know she's going to be back every season because at the end of the day, some of these girls are actually talented and I hope they really do like dive into that. Jayla, I really want you to break into I know not to say break into you need to focus on your fashion for real talk. That woman I think has a career in fashion ahead of her that I don't think she is aware of. I think Tasiki's talented. I think Anna's talented. Even though I don't like her, I think Biggie is talented. I've heard some of her music and I'm like, this don't sound bad. And it is very Latin inspired. And I'm like, I don't know the music, so I can't really judge. But I'm like, this sound good. This sound like this would be good at a club. It does. I can't even hate on that. But some of them, like Rolly, she has to be on baddies because she has nothing going for herself. She will never have anything going for herself. She has nothing to do but that. You know what I'm saying? There are so many. Yeah, Tasiki's another one. She's talented. I think her songs are good. I'm like, Tasiki, if you paid attention to music, I don't know. Again, of course, I can never know how far people can go, but it's like, you know how when you hear something, you're like, this is good. This is good. This is not bad. But then, of course, it's like, oh, you on baddies. You know what I'm saying? But yes, they are heading to Africa. You know, they announced the baddies who returning. You got Scotty, Scotty was putting the pause on Summer on that second to last episode. And I'm so happy. Scotty, you got it. I just think, Scotty, you just can't be scared. Fight, Scotty, fight, okay? Fight. It's like, ooh, I would love to FaceTime Scotty and be like, Scotty, stop being scared. Like, You got it. You got height on these bitches. You are an athlete. Like, just stop. Like, take your time. You got it. Not me encouraging somebody to fight. That's trifling. I'm trying to think. Who else? Anna coming back. They say Anna and Natalie got into it. Also, they leaking a lot via social media. That's Zeus. This ain't Bravo. Okay, you know, they don't sound too much, but Anna and Natalie got into it. And honestly, I'm glad. Number one, love Anna. I do like Anna. I do. I would like to meet. There's a few baddies I would like to meet and kick it with. Tasiki, Anna, Jayla, Ivory. I'm not even gonna hold you. Big Lex seem cool. Dolly seem. I would like to hang out with them. I'm trying to think. Who else seems like baddies I would love to hang out? I'm just thinking also specifically from Mia West. Pretty seem fun. She do. Pretty seem fun. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know who I don't really care? Not care for as in like, oh, I can't stand her, but like, who just don't seem, I don't know. And I like her hustle. And also, I don't think she even needed to be on this show. Jazz Renee. It's something about Jazz. I'm like, I like her. Just like, you know how, I don't know. It seemed cool, but like, she one of them people where it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know, nothing to write home about. You know, respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because Jazz been out here working. So I respect that. They got the reunion coming up. I can't wait to see. I know this bad to say. I can't wait to see these women fight. Oh my God. It's tragic. I'm gonna move on. You know, now that I think about it, y'all, because this episode finna be long as fuck. This probably might just be, you know. No, I'm still gonna do the marinade. Fuck that. Okay, we're gonna be back, okay? Thanks for listening to The Rewind this week. So this episode is a long one, but don't worry. We're going to stop it here and then we're going to finish next week. So make sure you stream The Rewind next week on all your favorite podcasting platforms. See you then.